Okay, quick opening joke to get us singing. A headline said, "Big meeting at the park." So the chairs RSVP'd maybe. Hi, I'm John, and welcome to Daily Pakistan Funny News Free. Today we play Headline Karaoke. We turn tiny, harmless news lines into two-line sing-alongs that kids can clap, hum, or whisper. Think of it as a little game that teaches rhythm, reading, and how to make jokes that are kind. In 5 minutes, I'll show you 3 simple rules and do 2 short demos. By the end, you'll know how to pick a headline that won't hurt anyone, shrink it into a catchy chorus, and add a silly sound or action so everyone can join. No instruments, no pressure, just a silly voice and imagination. Ready? Let's go. Section 1. Rule 1. Pick the headline. The trick is to choose a short, simple news nugget and look for a funny picture inside the words. For kids, that means avoid headlines about real people getting hurt, private family details, or anything mean. Instead, pick things like a kite won a race, or a city fed ducks a surprise cake. Small, harmless images. Ask, does this make me picture something silly? If yes, good. If it makes you picture someone sad, skip it. Here are practical tips. Pick headlines under 10 words. Avoid names, and look for objects or actions. Pets, kites, buses, a big umbrella. Things that almost everyone can imagine. Also, do a quick fact check. If you aren't sure what the headline means, ask a parent or teacher. That keeps humor curious and accurate, not confusing. Section 2. Rule 2 and Rule 3. Shrink it down and add fun. Rule 2 is make a 2-line chorus that keeps the surprise. A chorus is like a mini joke with rhythm. Keep the first line normal and make the second line flip it a little with a silly image or sound. For example, if your headline was "Local Goat Joins Parade," try "A goat in the parade marched 2 by 2. He wore a little hat and mooed, how do you do?" See how the second line surprises with a silly idea?
Rule 3 is add simple fun without needing instruments. Use a silly sound like boing or toot, a clap pattern, clap clap pause, or a little action kids can mime, like tip a hat or wiggle an eyebrow. You can also change your voice for one line. Speak the first line normally, then do the second line as a whisper or a big booming voice. Keep it safe. No insults, just playful noises and actions.
Section 3. Demo time. I'll convert 2 kid-safe Pakistan-style headlines into 2-line sing-alongs and perform them as models. First headline. Imagine a small headline that says, "City Park fills with colorful kites." I turn that into a chorus. Kites filled the park like a rainbow on strings. They waved at the pigeons and pulled silly wings. Now add a sound. After the second line, we do a little whoosh with fingers in the air, or a clap clap. I'll perform it once for rhythm. Kites filled the park like a rainbow on strings. They waved at the pigeons and pulled silly wings.
That visual makes me want to toss a kite. Nice rhythm. Clap, clap, whoosh. And anyone can do that.
Great! Demo 2. Picture the headline, "Local bakery gives free tiny bread to kids." 2-line chorus. Tiny breads marched out like sleepy little buns. They bowed with a crumb and ran off with the suns. Add an action. Pretend to nibble and giggle. I'll do it soft and silly. Tiny breads marched out like sleepy little buns. They bowed with a crumb and ran off with the suns. Notice I kept both headlines food and fun focused. No real people or mean jokes. A quick tip for teachers and parents. If a child picks a headline that mentions a real person or a sad event, help them reframe it into an object or scene, or skip it. That's the kindness check in action. Quick kindness check. 3 questions to ask before you sing. 1. Could someone feel hurt by this? If yes, don't use it. 2. Is this about an object or a safe action, not a private person? If yes, go ahead. 3. Do I understand the headline, or do I need to ask a grown-up? If unsure, ask. These 3 quick checks keep the game playful and learning-focused. Recap time. The 3 steps. Pick a short, harmless headline. Shrink it to a 2-line chorus that keeps a little surprise. Add a simple sound or action so everyone can join. Try it as a bedtime game, a classroom warm-up, or a quick 5-minute creativity break. You don't have to sing perfectly.
Whisper, hum, clap, or do a goofy face.
Subtle invite. If you like this, try headline karaoke at home. Pick today's short local headline, do the kindness check, and make a 2-line chorus. If you're a teacher, try it as a reading comprehension warm-up. If a parent, try it as a gentle way to talk about news and feelings. Share a favorite line with someone in your home, not online, and see who can do the silliest voice.
All right, to close, we do what we started with, a playful outro joke. Why did the umbrella apply for a job? Because it wanted to be outstanding in its field. Thanks for joining Headline Karaoke on Daily Pakistan Funny News Free. Keep it kind, curious, and fun. See you tomorrow for another 5-minute game.